What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at today with another Dokkan Battle video, and today I want to have a little discussion with you guys. Now, we did get notification earlier today that, or actually this morning, that with the data download, we're finally getting the LRB Pan EZA. Yes, it is 130 stamina. I believe you can only run it once a week like the B Pan event. Kind of expect that. So yes, we will be getting that. Giro's EZA apparently is coming, and the LGE event is actually due in tonight. So with this, the only thing I believe, I could be wrong on this, because we did get notification that they forgot to include the Super Saiyan 4s in here. We got notification of the LGE event. We got all that. I believe with this, the only thing we're missing is Baton Battle, and I could honestly care lesser about that at this point. That going thought, what do you guys think about this? So I'm still a little disappointed. I feel like the event really was kind of like a knee-jerk reaction to Global. Normally I'd be on the level of, okay, Akatsuki doesn't pay attention to Global at all, and that generally is very true. Akatsuki doesn't seem to care one bit what we say, do, or think. They've never done anything like this before. They've never really addressed this, so to speak. So when it comes to this event, this crossover event, this major crossover event with the JP version, and initially JP was slotted to get all the stuff that we were getting, and as global players, we were very upset. This was a big deal. You can't do a big, massive community crossover event and be like, but this side only gets, this side gets everything, and you guys get a taste of what they get. It's really, number one, unfair. Number two, just doesn't feel very special anymore. You've taken everything special about this massive crossover event and turned it into nothing, really. So, number one, I would say at least Akatsuki is finally paying attention to Global, for better or worse. Number two, and I truly in my heart of hearts believe that. I think that's the only reason that we're getting a lot of this stuff is because the fans were very upset. I know a lot of people have said they're done playing Dokkan because of a lot of the stuff that happened. Now, they will probably win those back, but I would go so far as to say, if on a global scale, because remember, there's a Japanese version, then there's the global version. That's the rest of the world, okay? If the rest of the world lost a certain number of players, that would hurt Akatsuki's bottom line. That could be the one possible thing that would have made us stand up and go, okay, we done messed up. And I know a lot of people, once again, a lot of people in the community said they were kind of done with it. Either that or they're debating what they're going to do with their finances. A lot of people just are wailing like they once were. I know me personally, I didn't go to the banner very far. I'm tempted to go in a little bit further because I really do want that Goku. But it's really hard to justify with the way they treat us. It really is very difficult to justify. So really, I honestly want to say this is really more of an opinion piece. And I want to hear you guys' opinions. Do you feel like Akatsuki finally is paying attention? Do you feel like they finally woke up to the reality of what they're doing to their own game? Do you feel like maybe these were always planned, and like was stated with the Super Saiyan 4s, that they just forgot to include them in the data? Or do you have some kind of third interesting theory? Personally, for me, I frankly just don't see another way. This seems all very... I won't say deliberate. It feels very reactionary, I guess, for lack of a better word. Once again, we've never seen them do something like this before. I will say this is fairly unprecedented in a bad way. It really does reflect poorly on the game that, frankly, I've been supporting for years. And it makes me feel bad as a content creator that bring this content to you guys on a regular basis, and to go, okay, well, a lot of players are just really starting to fall out of love with the global version of the game for reasons like this. Um, I don't know. Let me know your opinions in the comments section. Legitimately, because I can do a whole reaction piece on this. I really feel like this is just one of those situations where I feel like the global fan base deserves better. We've been playing this game for now the better part of 6 years. 6th anniversary is right around the corner. And while I'm sure a lot of people like that drop the game now are going to come, that's just the way it always works, guys. Let's be realistic. Some people play this game and then, you know, forget about it and come back for the big celebrations and forget about it again. But the true fan base, the people that play this all the time, and have been doing so for years, let me know how you feel about this. Because, like I said, do I feel a bit betrayed? Yes. Do I feel a bit... I want to say, I guess you could say this is a little defensive. Because, as someone who produces content on a game like this, when the creators do this just weird, inexplicable stuff, it makes you go, why am I supporting you? Where are my life choices? This is what I've chosen to do, and this is the way you choose to treat your fans. I think a lot of us have said for a long time, Akatsuki really, like, this game would not be what it is if it wasn't a Dragon Ball property. Let's be very clear about that. A game like this would never have hit 6 years had it not been a Dragon Ball property. And for those of us that absolutely love the Dragon Ball franchise, and then just to see somebody treat it like this and treat the fans like this, I feel like we deserve better, frankly. Number one, I appreciate the fact. I do want to specify. I do appreciate, and I do understand that we're finally getting these events. These events we deserve, and frankly, we need right now because the game's back to being really dry. Frankly, most of us have done the EZAs. The EZAs. Most of us have. We're waiting on the EZAs. Most of us have done the extreme Super Battle Roads. I personally am working on teams to hopefully no items them. I would love to bring those videos. I know they've been done, but I've always had really atrocious luck with SBR, and I think it's one of those really fun things we can do. I'm also working on bringing streams back to you guys. I keep saying that, but personal schedules, being what they are, it's very difficult. But they are coming back. We're getting back into it, and every time that I say that, then something like this happens and makes me go, why are we doing this? Especially on the back of, the new My Hero game that's coming out. That looks fantastic. Today's closed beta, I was not selected for the closed beta, sadly. But it looks really awesome. I'm waiting to see people's reactions to the beta, and we will be talking about that. So I think really stuff like this ain't going to fly much longer. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I'll be back with more Dokkan. That's something coming up later on today that's going to be a lot of fun, but I don't know. I'm happy, but also like there's that cloudiness about it that makes me really kind of uneasy. I don't know. I'll read your comments and we'll talk about it. LG coming in tonight, though. We'll definitely talk about that.